Hello, everybody. Everybody's doing well. Last time we spoke, this is a new message. They don't come very often, maybe one to two a month, bits and pieces now, because mentions in this got Christmas sparkle on my computer here. He mentions in this message, be patient. It's not really needed much right now, but will be again to a much greater extreme. So it's a quiet time for me to rest up and enjoy life. And just continue. And that's what you do. You just live your life, be cognizant, and ask him each day what you can do for him. And lots of times it's nothing. Just try to be the best you. And offer up your guilt and sin 3 times a day. Try to remember to do so 3 times a day, and try to lead by example. We fall short. We all fall short. Don't let that pull you down. Don't let that drag you down. You double your efforts and offer that up. Your failures and when you screw up on, offer it up. That's why it's 3 times a day. You're constantly, you're not letting it. It's not like it's not. It's like not letting the filth settle on you. You're washing it off 3 times a day before it taints you, or weighs you down, or drags you down. And then move on. This is my number 1374. Which came in on November 21st and December 2nd. Perplexed beyond all reckoning. So, which is not understanding beyond all reckoning. You just can't completely understand everything. Those who hear the call beckoning, to all who seek, ye shall find, not of evil, but of lighter kind. So we're perplexed. We're not understanding constantly. It's just God is beyond all understanding for us. Uh, Even to those who hear the call beckoning, even us who hear the call, serve Him. We don't fully understand everything that He gives us, asks us to do, and Him in totality. We never will. That's why when we leave this world, you join with Him. The sooner you do, the sooner you'll start to learn more and more about Him. Become more because you become connected. You got that direct connection with Him, which is there, but it's can be corrupted and twisted and distorted because we're in physical form and we're exposed to the darkness. So even for me, those like me, we get perplexed. Then it says, to all who seek, again, it's mentioning a lot lately this seek, ask, knock on the door reference. To all who seek, ye shall find. To all who seek God, all that's about God, ye shall find. Not of evil, but of lighter, of the light kind. Those who ask God, spiritual things, and of God, shall receive. Not the things of this world, things of God. Not of falseness, which is of this world, but for to believe, so you can grow in faith. Those who knock shall be greeted. The door shall be open to you. The door is wide open, all darkness defeated. Knock on God's door, the door to understanding and wisdom and knowledge, and truth and word and the light shall be open for you. Take to heart if you dare. So if you dare to truly take all this stuff to heart, be on guard. Best take care, for the end is coming. Have no doubt. So if you choose God, just take care of it regardless, but take to heart all these that's being said. If you dare, if you really truly want to be with God, and even more so, you're going to be on guard because darkness is going to really come after you. Best take care, for end is coming. Have no doubt. Many shall scream and cry out, but Father in heaven shall hear thee not. Just like back in the flood, for fail to heed, to then be caught. Fail to heed the calls again and again and again on a personal level and a mankind level. So to then be caught, up in devil's snare, web of deceit, darker enthrall eternity meet. So you shall then meet a darker enthrall of darkness for eternity, which is a pit of suffering beyond all sight. Trust me, it is. Unseen to loved ones in eternal night. In the eternal night, never again seeing or being seen by loved ones. The rest of this came in on December 2nd. Seeking the love of others is hard. Now this part speaking more to the humanity of us. Seeking the love of others is hard. It's hard, it's scary. Reaching out the heart, playing its card, playing the heart card. Temptations abound, of this be sure. Some are good, most are impure. To tell the tale of loved ones gone blind is to tell the story of humankind since the beginning. The tale of loved ones gone blind, of failing, of betraying, of imperfection, of loving in a human way and not a spiritual way, pure way, a God way. So to tell the tale of loved ones gone blind is to tell the story of humankind. Seeking retribution, I'll change this topic, seeking retribution, whether because of unrequited love, or failed love, or for any kind of injustice done to you, seeking retribution for things unsaid leaves your life like walking dead. So seeking retribution for things that weren't said to you. It's like blaming something and holding resentment towards somebody, or anger, or bitterness, so forth, for something somebody failed to say to you, in your mind, in your view, or you hold it against them. Otherwise, this is like you're bearing false witness. Seeking retribution for those things leaves your life like walking dead. Fall right in, again, into the snare of darkness. Pray the Father, He does not the same. Let you fall into the flame. So pray that God doesn't do the same thing to you, treat you in the same way, and therefore letting you fall into the flame. Seek recourse through Father's love. Turn to Him. Justice prevails in the court above. Compensatory damages, a thing of mankind. Seeking financials for deaf, dumb, and blind. So compensatory damages, not necessarily financial, but just compensating for what was damaged, what you felt was done to you. It's a thing of mankind. Seeking financials for the deaf, dumb, and blind of this world. God's grace 'tis sufficient for all things. Complete fulfillment it alone brings. God's grace 'tis sufficient for all things. Complete fulfillment it alone brings. Is just turning to Him, trusting in Him is the best way. Discourses o'er time, oh so sublime, led men astray up to this present day. So true. Mankind's teachings and twisted and distorted versions of what is God, about God, or their own constructed viewpoints, also sublime over time, have led men astray to this final day, from the beginning up to now. Beyond this time I received this, beyond this time, a marker to bear, eclipsed a sign beyond compare. So beyond this time, there's another eclipse coming. We just had this lunar eclipse. So beyond this time, a marker to bear. So that eclipse was a marker. Remember, we said eclipses and celestial events can be markers. Not all of them, but they can be markers. Beyond this time, a marker to bear. Eclipsed a sign beyond compare. So it was a marker. And it goes on again. Eclipsed a shadow passed out of view. All is noticed, each and every one of you. So it's that eclipse that was a marker, a shadow that passed out of view. So it says all is noticed, each and every one of you. So it's what was of you passed beyond, God's forgotten about it. He's already forgiven it. He's already wiped it from your slate. Just like when Jesus came here. So why do you hang on to it? Let it go and improve, move forward, get back on track, and refocus. Offer up to God. Precious few remain to aid. All debts of man must be repaid. So it's precious few of his servants, like me and many others. So few remain to give aid, to aid people. All debts of man must be repaid. So everything of God is free. But what you take that is of God's, that He's given for free, and you mutilate, like for the earth, for example, or your body, which is His temple, don't take care of it and abuse it. These are not things God gave. You're misusing them, or you're taking things more than what He's given to you for free. Excuse me. Excuse me. These are debts. They're going to have to be repaid. One way or another, you have to repay it. Through the course of human endeavor, greed within in men has become all the more clever. Clever ways to take from others. Seeking profit for that which loaned is never in God's eyes at all condoned. That's usury. It used to be a big sin. Now it's just, banks, money lenders. You do it on the private level. If you're seeking the profit off of something you give to somebody else, whether it's money or something else, you're seeking a profit off of that. That's not a good thing in God's eyes. Recompense for souls who seek to profit in that way. Light within, in end, is off lit. They kind of made up a word or used an old word, version of a word, off lit. In other words, people who seek recompense, who seek the profit off loans of some sort, which is never not condoned in God's eyes, and it's in the Bible, Old Testament. The payments their soul has to make for seeking to make for that profit, the light within them, in the end, is off. It's turned off. It's gone. What results from that? Not good. So all these banks and financial institutions and people seeking more and more and more, profiting off of other people. Not good. Trumps of the world, the billionaires of the world, CEOs of the world, banks of the world, politicians of all of them. More and more and more. Not good. I just smile, shake my head because I know what's coming for them. I know what's coming for them as far as where they end up. I know of what entities are coming for them. Now this is speaking to me. The rest of it's for me. Perpetuity, which is forever. Perpetuity is granted for things undone. So things I haven't done yet, I got the rest of it. I got eternity to get them done. You alone, son, are the only one to do the tasks assigned to you. More to come for you to view. So I've got eternity to finish the things that I'm not done yet. Many of them I don't even know yet, on the conscious level. I'm alone the only one to get these specific tasks done that were assigned to me. The others had their own assignments. More to come for me to view. There'll be more to come ahead for me to see what needs to be done and to learn and understand. Patience now needed as time is not. It's not right. Time is not needed right now, so I just gotta be patient. Enjoy the peace of present lots. In my present situation, just enjoy the peace of it. Joy to behold from above. So there's joy to behold. It's coming from above. It's up above me in spirit. Filled with all ending love. She of child before did see. Speaking of child Alicia May, my last child of this physical world journey, who was miscarriage. She of child before didst see. I did see her, but I haven't seen her face brought to you by Angelica Marie, who was another child from this life, who was aborted in my youth. She brought her to me. Angelica Marie herself was brought to me by Virgin Mary. I saw Virgin Mary. To behold at last a face serene. So finally I will see her face. And it's so serene, surrounded by a golden sheen. Love for you, no purer kind. Feel you shall the ties that bind. Of a type you've felt before, long ago in times of yore. Long ago in my journey. Clearer conscience helps the needs. Clear the conscience again, don't hang on to things. Offer them up 3 times a day. Just get rid of them, because it helps keep your view. It's like washing your windshield. It gets so distorted. Okay, many times you can do it more than 3 times a day. Offer up your guilt, your sin, your shame, your burdens, anything. If you feel bad about, whether you did something wrong in God's eyes or not, if you feel bad about it, it's like you're putting a veil over the flow of the light through you. Just get rid of it immediately. Offer up anything that's not concordant with you, that's not compatible with you, Lord, whether it's wrong in your eyes or not, but if I'm holding on to it, it's keeping me from your grace flowing through me, take it. I offer it up to you as many times as you want. And that helps keep your clearer conscience, and therefore your clearer view, keeps your windshield clean. So clearer conscience helps the need. It helps the need to feel her love, feel him, and thus be free of all obstacles to further ascension, because those keep you from growing in his light. In further ascension in spiritual knowledge. So pay attention. Focus on him. It's so easy to be pulled astray. I know that. Lots of times I realize it's happening, and I let it for a period of time. Because I know I'm not needed right now, so I let them mess around, have their little fun, and say, okay, that's enough. Time to straighten up. Get out of here. Course of time, you've traveled in rhyme. So over time, I traveled through in rhyme, in the word, which is the word. Doer of things the Spirit brings, doing all the things that have been given to me to do through the Spirit. Take to heart, O brother of mine, soon, so soon, thy water to wine. So soon my water be changed to wine. I was to leave this world. Again, soon, we've been saying my time is at an end for a number of years now. Again, time doesn't exist with God, so what's that mean? Our time, who knows? Our time, it could be another 40 years here, who knows? Only God knows. So soon, I water the wine. Praise God, word of the Lord. So, if you got some meaning out of that, either it's just peace, understanding, anything. It's a positive thing. So, stay safe, mask up, peace of Christ, God bless.